Hello everyone, welcome back to another trading session. Today I'll be taking some trades and I'm about to take my first trade right now. And yeah, so look at this one. We have this market in a resistance area. Market is ranging like this. And now if I zoom in, we are in a smaller range and we got this outside bar. It can give us this retracement and also first, second, third touch breakout at lower low after the previous low. So that's a good third touch breakout. That's why I took this trade. I've been in this market for a while. I checked the pairs for about 10 minutes. Today's market looks calm and nice. Yeah, it is very important to really find a good market to trade on. Do not randomly start your session. That's crazy. You may end up taking bad trades. All right. We have a trend line trade right now, but I'm taking it very small because I don't see any other reason here. Yeah, it's closing exactly on the third touch of the trend line. It can give us the green candle because it's closing the support area. But since I don't see any other reason here, I'm taking it very small. This is your only tool to manage your risk, because if I was taking with 1,000 and I would lose a trade, that would be so frustrating. So please keep it dynamic. And if you have a trade that you're not sure about, or you just want to take it just to relieve, just to take it very small, and do not put your regular amount. Okay, this is about to close. This is my second trade. There we go. That was a winning trade. Now I'll just move on and I will try to find another trade. That's literally how it works. You have to keep looking for a good trade until you find them, even if it takes a lot of time. If you have multiple losing trades, you better take a break for 10 minutes, for 5 minutes, and then come back again. And that would work. Okay, now we're gonna have a market sequence, but I'm looking for something else. Okay, let's say this candle closes as a red one, right? But I do not see any other reason. This is not a demand area for me to count on because it's not causing anything, and the price is coming from this supply area, and I don't see any demand here down for it to touch. I see this order block that it's already worked. If you look at this, this is an order block. Why it is an order block? Simply because it has a fair value gap and it's causing a breakout. See, if you consider this as a resistance area, after this order block is created, market jumped back and boom, it broke it. So it looks a valid order block, and see how market reacted from this order block. Now if I go to lower time frame to see the entry, I probably should see the entry down here for the order block that I haven't really been in the market when this was happening. So I'll just mark it just like that and you'll see the reactions. Okay, these are the entries if I would take if I was in the market. See the reactions, entry, entry, and the candle would close above. Now I'm looking for a very good trade. Oh, this is a very nice gap up, but I don't see any sell setup, so all right, let me just take it. No, I didn't take it. I didn't take this because I usually, if I want to take a common point of rejection trade, I would prefer it to have a distance to have a little bit of distance. For example, this would be nice, or this would be nice if it was coming to the line. I would like to have a distance between the candle and the line itself. This one is exactly basically stuck to the line. The candle is stuck right now. Again, my connection is kind of messy. Come on. Recently, this is also happening to me beside trades closing pretty late. And I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, my connection is gone. Come on. Okay. All right. Yeah, that also part of trading, right? Okay. See, this was the trade that we were talking about. Let me just switch back to 1,000 because I want to take a good trade. Oh, this is a doji break. This is a good doji break, but it has a gap down, negative confirmation. Let me see the market. The price is coming from a QM, so selling here would be nice for this doji because it would be in the direction of the market, but buying would not be nice. Oh, this was a beautiful decision point. Look at this. Obviously, these are already played out. Everybody would know that it's a good one because it played out, but that's not my factor for detecting a good setup. If you look at this, where's the respected resistance area? See this area, right? You don't write like this. This is the respected resistance area. And then it's broken where? Exactly here. See, this is where market decided for this breakout to happen. So now, where these buyers are coming from? Why they were not present when the market was somewhere here? Okay, it's coming from. It shows us, I don't know, they called it smart money or something, that the buyers entered inside this candle. Okay, so that would create us some demand areas right inside of them. That's why we go to lower time frame to detect those micro movements. Like this. 15 second, we don't have it. We already saw the entry in the 30 seconds, so I'm just gonna make sure we have one there, but since I see this in 30 seconds, this would be my entry again. Entry for this trade. Okay. Let's move on. Oh, this doji here. See, you remember the price was coming from QM. This doji worked, this one worked, but I don't think I would take. Oh, this is Marbuzu. Look, this is a Marbuzu candle. That's extra confirmation to take this buy beside the small gap down and doji break. See how many trades were missed? It's crazy. Look at this. This doji break from upside. It's also an overlapping breakout. This is also a supply. It's not a good supply, but this is overlap, doji break, and yeah, that was very nice. Today's market is so healthy. This one good one. Why we are missing all the trades? We have a common point right here as well. But the market's direction is not with us on this one. We may lose this trade. Okay, I take one entry right here and then I will add up there. Let me see, what the lower time frame. I want to find a lower time frame entry inside that. Okay, this overlap. Okay, I got so many entries on this one because of this supply. Look, I'm pretty sure about these two. All right, two of them win, two of them lost. That was a risky move by me. I should have entered here. It would be first, second, third, fourth, fifth. It would be sixth touch. And for common point of rejection, 5 and 6 touch are, in my experience, are the best. Yeah, so I'm missing all the good trades, and when it comes to another good trade, I just take the worst entry. Oh, look at this one. Thank God I didn't take it. Bro, this is still working, bro. This one has gap up as well. This one would be very nice. Oh, gap down. I don't want to take it. Oh, this one. I'm taking this one. This one is also a third touch breakout, but it has a gap down in the favor of buyers. That's why I didn't take it. It's also a minor uptrend, small range, minor uptrend. I'm expecting another upward movement from this. It's working right now, but yeah, this one's much better. Breaking overlapping level with this candle and then gap up. And also, market's direction is with us. You can say this is a ranging market. These are the fake outs. And then resistance all over the place. And major uptrend is with the buyers. No. I took only one trade, thank God. If we lose it, we're fine. Okay, that was a winning trade. That was a tough session, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was stressed out about this one. Anyways, I have an advice. If you really want to successful in trading, I try to have the most, have so many reasons for your trades. Do not rely on one or two reasons. Sometimes I do and I lose. This one only 2 reasons, right? 2 small reasons. This is not a good trade to take. Unfortunately for the video, I cannot look for the trade, for a long time. I cannot sit here for 1 hour and make a 1 hour video and take 5 trades. But you can, because you have the time, and if you have the patience too. I have a lot of students, they are doing it. They are just taking 3 trades per day, but that 3 trades take them like 1 hour to find. And that's the best thing to do. I'm going to stop right here. I hope you enjoyed. Do not forget to join the official Telegram channel, the first thing in the description. Thank you for watching, and peace out.